Let's talk about mindfulness. Why is it required to be mindful all the time? I think most of you would already know that we have two minds. One is the conscious mind, and the other is the subconscious mind. I'm sure most of you already know that. Now, conscious mind is only 5% of our active mind. Did you know that? At any time, the subconscious mind takes up 95% of the job. Do you know what that implies? That implies that your subconscious mind is literally running the show. Now, what is the problem with that? You see, the conscious mind is the creative mind, while the subconscious mind is the habit mind. Conscious mind activates when you are present in the moment, when you are mindful, and the subconscious mind takes over for the rest of the time. Which means that whenever you are in the thinking mode and you're not in the present moment, that is when the subconscious mind takes over. And since it is the habit mind, it already has the algorithm for everything written down in it, and it acts according to the algorithm's code. So imagine yourself as a computer which has a software. Ivan! Your mind is like a computer which has its software already embedded in it, and every software works according to an algorithm which has been preset. Let me give you an example. When you first learn to drive a car, you have to be using your conscious mind. You have to be present in the moment to understand how to turn the wheel, how to change the gear, how to make sure that you are at a safe distance from the other cars, how to learn to drive in a lane and not change the lane, how to cross traffic lights, etc. When you're learning it, you are using your conscious mind, which is 5% of the mind, which requires you to be present in the moment to learn to drive a car. But the moment you become an expert in driving a car, your conscious mind takes a backseat and your subconscious mind embeds the entire program of driving a car. And since your conscious mind is a habit mind, it automatically drives the car without the requirement of conscious mind stepping in. So if you're an expert driver, you would know that you can even talk to someone on a call, or you can speak to your partner in the car, or you can even focus on some thoughts or plans or decisions, some urgent thing that requires your conscious mind to be activated, while your subconscious mind takes over and drives the car on its own. But since your subconscious mind is your habit mind, sometimes you may realize that it automatically took you to a place where you didn't want to go because your conscious mind was not active. Your subconscious mind was doing the job. So when you become present again in the moment, you realize, oh my God, where have I come? I didn't want to come here. It's the subconscious mind that drove the car and brought you here. But when you become present, you realize that sometimes you may realize that, oh no, this is not where I wanted to come. But mostly your subconscious mind will take you to the right place because it is a habit mind, right? But then it is a good thing, right? If your subconscious mind is embedding habits and preparing a good algorithm for your body to act on its own while you can think about other things at the same time. Isn't it good? So it should work not just for driving a car, but even when you're playing a game or you're doing an office job, you're replying to an email, or even in your relationships. Then what is the problem? The problem is that the algorithm is so hard set in your habit mind, in your subconscious mind, that it doesn't let the conscious mind activate and take good decisions and make new choices every day at all. So when you wake up in the morning, you have the exact same routine every single day. You wake up, you put on your slippers, you put on your jacket, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you take a bath, you get ready, you go to work, you come back from work, you eat and drink, and you sleep. So it's a habit mind. All this time, what is your conscious mind doing? Your conscious mind is busy churning the same thoughts hour after hour, day after day. You know, a human has 70,000 thoughts per day on an average. And 95% of those thoughts are the same thoughts that the human had in the previous day. Which means that the conscious mind, which is the creative mind, which is not the habit mind, it's the creative mind which can create new things every day, is busy thinking the same thoughts of past, of future, of old burdens, of old regrets, of old grudges, of the same churn of same thoughts day after day, nothing new. Because the subconscious mind has taken over, the habit mind has taken over, and it is doing the job for you, but it is doing the same job every single day. So every single day seems to become very monotonous. It's the same old, and you just keep on living your life day after day, year after year without changing at all. Maybe you don't want to change, but you should still see every single day as a new day. And that will happen when you are mindful, when you are present, when you are letting the conscious mind do the creativity instead of the subconscious mind taking all the decisions for you. Instead of the set algorithm taking you from one day to the next, from 1 year to the next. When your conscious mind is active, you create new things, you create a new day, you look forward to a new day, right? And your conscious mind is only active when you are present. When you are thinking those 70,000 thoughts every day with the conscious mind, that is not when the mind is active. It is sleeping, it is churning the same thoughts, it is not being creative. If it has to be creative, it has to be present in the present moment. When it is present in the moment, it starts to create, and then the subconscious mind starts to take a back seat. So if you were driving the car the same way, going to office the same way every day, if your conscious mind is active, if you're present in the moment, you might decide to take a different route, or you might have a great thought about a new way that you might explore, okay? Or you might want to start your day in a different way, not do the same routine every single day. If your conscious mind is active, if you're present in the moment, you might want to just go out for a walk, look at the flowers, look at the sunrise, enjoy the time when your conscious mind is active, okay? So that is the whole deal about being mindful, about mindfulness, about being present. And when you practice yoga, since you are on the mat trying to get into a difficult pose which requires your entire strength, your entire flexibility, you have no option but to come out of the algorithm mind, out of the habit mind, out of the subconscious mind, and use your conscious mind. Be present in the moment to be able to nail that asana. Also, when you experience the stretch in your body, when you inhale and exhale, you're basically coming out of your head, which is full of those same thoughts, and you're coming in the moment, and your creative mind is getting activated, and you feel more alive, you feel rejuvenated. That's how yoga brings mindfulness into your life. Similarly, when you do pranayam, you are inhaling and exhaling in a certain way that reminds you that your subconscious mind should not always be running the show. Okay, your subconscious mind knows how to breathe, right? It's a habit mind. Even if, you don't have to think that you want to breathe, right? You can just do anything else and your body will automatically breathe because your subconscious mind knows how to breathe. The algorithm is already set, right? But when you do conscious breathing through pranayam, you come into the moment. You become more present, and then you learn to use your conscious mind to create, to feel alive, to be present, to enjoy, appreciate life. That is how pranayam helps in being mindful. And also when you're meditating, when you practice meditation for many days, slowly you learn to stop that churn of thoughts. The moment you start to meditate, slowly you start to learn that how to get beyond those thoughts, and just observe those thoughts as if you are a sky and those thoughts are clouds passing through the screen of your mind, the sky of your mind, okay? So you learn to become present in the moment. Your thoughts slowly diminish and your conscious mind starts to activate when you meditate. So this is how yoga, pranayam and meditation helps you in becoming more mindful. This is all that I wanted to share and explain about mindfulness, what the whole deal is all about, and why mindfulness requires you to be present, to use your conscious mind more, and train your subconscious mind to have new algorithms set for it. Okay? Not run the same old algorithms day after day, year after year. Your conscious mind can train your subconscious mind to have new algorithms set in, new software set in. I hope this helps. Namaste.